Hey Gemini, welcome to your 2023 forecast. For those of you that are new, I am an energy channel. Sometimes I am shown things in the cards that may not be traditional. For those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Okay, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel. When I was doing the pre-shuffle, I actually saw, it's really funny, like I'm doing this in reverse. Some of you may feel like you've been doing something in reverse as far as your transformation goes, but I saw the Fool and then I saw Silence, and they wanted me to remind you as the Magician, okay, that there's something magic in the fact that the Magician says abracadabra, right? There might be something that you have to say to gain what it is that you are after. And for some of you, right on the bottom there, I've got letting go. It's letting go of the fear, but it's also this energy of letting go of the past, okay? So for the collective here, okay, you're just taking it one baby step at a time into releasing yourself from this conditioning. And I think it's because if you go any faster, like all of those negative self-talk energies start taking off. Again, you really are transforming, okay? And it's a very new beginning because you're birthing something, right? And you're breathing, right now you're in the breath work, right? You're breathing through it. Root chakra, action, fire. This is a very potent energy for you. And I can see why there would be this feeling of like feeling like you have to, it's almost like savor these last few minutes before you have this whole new life to take care of, okay, in whatever way, shape, or form that comes through for you. So let's go ahead and take a look here, okay? First quarter, thank you. Second quarter, thank you. You are the first sign to get the two cards there. Yeah, okay. I feel like for some of you, you've got a soulmate and you've got a mirror soul, okay, that you are like kind of looking at there. Third quarter. Ooh, fourth quarter came out very fast. Okay, again, yeah, there's the soulmate and there's that birthing, okay, healing sounds and sorrow. Some of you are saying goodbye to a soulmate, okay, and moving towards a different type of relationship. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this. First quarter, messages from afar. Okay, a wish is landing. And it's almost like you saw a shooting star recently, and now that wish is about to land. And they're showing me it's coming in at like 3:55, like 5 minutes to 4. Right before, like it comes in right before you are starting this new cycle, right? The 4 is the directions. And for some of you, someone feels like it's their last chance, okay? And this could be your soulmate trying to reclaim this relationship before things move on. If this is about work for you, right? Like they're trying their last ditch efforts to keep you before you move on. Second quarter, very deep in your solar plexus. Meditation, transience, right? Like you're just everything you want to manifest. This is very much what I saw in the pre-shuffle. It was the Fool, but like she was sitting on the platform, right? Sitting on the ledge. Like you've called in your ancestors. You've called in your spirit guides. And you're just kind of really tuning in. Maybe even taking on a meditation practice to see where it leads you. Third quarter here, abundance. Okay, thanking your ancestors, opening your heart. For some of you, it's a gratitude for the past. And they're showing me here, right? Like, again, the divine timing, right? Like here is like tattooed on you, where you realize that everything's been spinning you, like manifesting to get you to this place. And quarter four, universal heart. Okay, by quarter four, you're gonna know 100% what you want, but it's all blue chakra. Okay, it could be all universal energy. Could definitely come in Ophiuchus season. And you have to decide, right? Like, how do you speak your truth? All right, so let's go ahead and look at these a little deeper. Message from afar. Okay, Knight of Wands. It's a huge spark. Okay, for some of you, it could be a first kiss at midnight. Okay, it could be a wish to feel that spark of truth within yourself. And with the Nine of Pentacles, right? Like you're packaging everything up, tidying everything up, right? Like very lightly, very gently, like I am, because they're really showing me, right? They're kind of showing me here 1 and 9, right? 19. And they're like, you know what's going to make you happy. That's why you're calling in this wish. But you also know that there's a completion, right? 1 and 9 is 10. You know that there's a completion. And again, they're showing me that sort of backwards energy of the Magician and then the Fool, right? Like you feel like you have kind of gone backwards, like you've gone back to ground zero, right? So that you can start again. And when they show me that direction, it's releasing karma, okay? So meditation and transience. Okay, Nine of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, right? Like I am manifesting stable baby steps forward, okay? A little bit more on my plate so that I can handle it. And maybe that's why you started meditating, right? Breathing, right? I gotta handle things, but I know that I need to take it slowly or I will get overwhelmed. Yeah, okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Swords. It's almost as if like you've got to get your legs underneath you, right? Like when a baby is born, right? They have to take them a minute, right? Like to get there, especially like with, you know, deers and sheep and stuff. You've got to get your, they're saying your sea legs, right? Like you got to get your balance. And that's why you're very much in this meditation energy, right? Like this is all a new world for you. And you're taking it a step at a time, balancing yourself, resting is needed, and just focusing on, right, like one pentacle at a time, okay? And if you think about it in that way, like, I don't know why all of a sudden my nose, sorry guys, my nose is just like running, like, it's a very interesting energy. Because you're supposed to be resting. that emotionally you are like really quickly moving through things. Very interesting. Okay, third quarter here, abundance. But again, oh no, they want me to go back. Okay, so you are going through this aspect, right? You're working on the pentacles one at a time, right? So the planting the seed and then balancing things out and then calling in that which can help you, right? And then feeling stable. And then, right, Five of Pentacles, oftentimes we see it as being, right, like out in the cold, but I don't feel like it's that way for you. I feel like the Five of Pentacles for you is kind of like shoring it up, right? So that when you get to that Six of Pentacles, that you reach this point where you can breathe, okay? And this abundance comes through with a crossing energy of death. There's strength at the bottom. I feel like Leo season could be really strong for you, but there is something that is completely having to end to get there. Thank you. Yeah, the moon. Okay. Like we've been growing under the same manifestation, but we haven't been able to see it because there's been so much rain. Okay, so much sadness in that which was dying. And I love that they had me talk to you about the Pentacles, because that's when you get to the Six of Pentacles, right? All of a sudden you get enough abundance and enough blossomed in your heart that you're like, I can breathe for a minute. Okay. Universal heart. Okay. Page of Wands. Taking that first step in this new body towards what you feel is very divine. Taking actions. Okay. Five of Cups here and the Father of Cups. It's like you're leaving behind all of this that kind of weighed you down before, that made you sad, where you couldn't race in the energy of your heart. Your heart was racing, but you couldn't catch up, right? You're kind of like, yeah, I'm the dark horse, okay? When you least expect it, there I am. But you've been carrying this flame for a while here with the Hermit, okay? So maybe you catch this flame at the beginning of the year and you carry it the whole year before you make a move on it. Okay, so let's see the months here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, January. Thank you. February. Thank you. March. April. June. July. August. September. Actually, nope. Sorry, Spirit. August, September. I feel like that goes there, that goes there. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, October. November. And December. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of fear about taking this leap of faith here, okay? But that Magician, right? You are the one that holds the key to having everything you want and desire. But it comes with this new beginning, okay? This new cycle, which means that you have to, right? Go back to the beginning, but this new beginning is a one, right? Like, it's interesting because the challenge is to get back to that 0 point and take that leap. All right. So, January, okay? Making a conscious decision in terms of strength and love, and what you're letting into your energy field, because you realize that you're deserving of so much more than I feel like you have been given in the past. But again, right, like you're like, I know I deserve happiness. I know I deserve all of this. But you're working on that last little bit of that karmic release. And that's scary, right? Because taking this path forward, especially getting up in your consciousness to achieve that, right? There's these dark thoughts, and you feel like you're following somebody or following a story, but it's all shadow, right? You're the one completely in control. You hold the wand, okay? March, the emotional overflow starts decreasing as you get to 4 o'clock, okay? And now you just are like, I'm just letting out enough emotions to kind of get me by, right? I'm drinking a little cacao with some rose powder in it this morning. Okay, deserving. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, you're like telling the universe, I'm deserving of, right? Like I've got the 9 of Pentacles, I'm deserving of the other pentacle, right? Like I deserve the whole 10 of Pentacles. I deserve to be financially secure. I deserve to be stable. And you're just like, I know the universe is going to give it to me. I feel it. It's what, right? Like, you know, it's meant for you. But there's a little fear, right? 5 of Pentacles, like everyone's watching me and something's going to get taken away, right? That's those old dark thoughts. 5 of Swords, right? And the 5 of Cups. I'm not worthy, right? Like nobody sees me in the way that I want to be seen. Like I'm unlovable. 2 of Cups. But you have love, I feel like. I feel like you just haven't seen it yet because it's so different, so new for you. Okay, dark thoughts here. There you go, King of Swords. Okay, you can't give truth to your shadow, right? You have to address, yeah, there's the 5 of Swords. They're like, you can't give truth to your shadow. The only way to transition is for you to be like, no, I'm the magician, I'm in charge, I carry the wand, I carry the truth. Shadow aspect, I can understand you, I can, you know, heal you, I can work through you, but I'm in a transition and I'm not going to get stuck in this maze looking for the cheese. I have the cheese, okay? Decrease of emotions here is crossed by the High Priestess. Okay. Some of you know she's holding this Akashic record. And some of you know that behind the scenes, all of this has been working towards this. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Where you either feel like you're finally like transforming out of this energy of Medusa where you have to be the bad guy, or you're finally getting yourself away from Medusa, whose stare was like stone, and it just caused all this emotional turmoil within you. But it's kind of freeing, okay, right? So, April, the challenge is that you don't want to go back and forth anymore. Okay, you want to pick a side because it tried to come out in reverse. You want an intention. Okay, but you feel like, again, there's the 9 of Cups. I want to intentionally follow my heart, but I'm unstable. So it's going to take me a minute here. Okay. In May, you're protecting your heart, but you're really going to go after this intention and kind of like reveal a little bit of what your hidden motivations have been. And by June, okay, again, I've got the 4 coming out here where everything is being taught to you that you need. And for some of you, maybe you're sharing some of these lessons with someone else. Maybe you're teaching someone how to work with you. Okay, this could be in love, this could be in business. Tell me here about the back and forth. Maybe because some of you are needing to rest. Maybe you really physically need to rest and you need to have someone start to work with you a little bit more. Okay. There's the Knight of Swords. Again, you know the truth of where you're going. The only reason you feel unstable is because you're still very much energetic, right? Nine of Wands. You're going to be blocked off from feeling like you've landed completely in your physical body until you release some of that energetic energy, but you're in high meditation mode. So that's why I feel like you can't quite give up on that, because you're really tuning in. Okay, hidden motivations. Ace of Wands. Yes, you are going to take a little bit of an action. Rise up. Okay, allow yourself to spark that fire that you've been asking for. And with the Princess of Swords, right, I feel like someone is going to say, like, I've walked this great path to get here, to find this Akashic record, right? And there's a strength in this, right? Like, now let's work together. Okay, let's work together towards this. And that's where that teacher comes in. Okay, teacher, what's trying to sneak out? Two of Pentacles. Okay, you both feel like this is where I'm supposed to be, but it's, again, a little bit unnerving. Okay, yeah, Seven of Swords. And there's the Prince of Wands. They're showing me one of the swords back here has this blue gem on it, right? Like there's a curiousness about what you want to say. But there's a hiding of that. I feel like you're hiding some of this old contract. Fingers crossed that they don't ask me about that, because I don't want to address that yet. Instead, I just want to work on this fire, work on this action. I want to move forward. That's all I want to do right now. Okay. July, you feel refreshed. You feel a new sense, right? Optimistic. Heading into summer. Yay, I feel so good. But when summer reaches you, right, you feel under that moon, okay? Because it's almost like a revelation of the ending finally hits you, okay? And I can understand this. Like I just had this like epiphany the other day that just caused me great sadness that, wow, right? Like my husband's never coming home. Like, even though I know that all the lessons that we were supposed to learn as a couple together in that sort of aspect is done, there's some sort of like finally hitting me that that's it. Okay. And I've got this, it feels very karmic here, right? This victim mentality. Like there's all of a sudden all of this realization and sadness that you no longer have that emotional space, and that you're free from that for all time, space, and dimensions, right? September, it may cause you conflicts with your fours. And I love that all the way down here we've got 4, 4, 4. Like you're going through these seasons of this stability within yourself. And if you are going through the medicine wheel, right, like you started with the sun, okay, the new creation, and then the serpent and shedding things, and then the moon, okay, which we do have here, where you're a little bit conflicted about what you are manifesting, even as it's showing up for you. You're done with the Five of Pentacles, you're onto the Six of Pentacles, and even as that's happening, there's a little bit of inner resistance, okay? Optimism, okay, the world in reverse. You're like, I know what lies ahead. I don't know that I'm ready for it, okay? But with the Knight of Cups, there's an energy of moving towards it anyway, because you know underlying, you know that that's where you belong. Ten of Pentacles, okay, this Two of Wands, you know that it's a crossroads for this new world for you. Victim mentality, okay, Nine of Swords. And it could be, right, that it could be that somebody here says to you, right, like, it's really hard for me to be not working with you anymore, or to be separate from you, or right, like, to have to accomplish all of this by myself. Like, this is really hard for me, okay, to be going through all of this. Yeah, again, death. Okay, there's two energies there, going through death and opening up their hearts. And again, a realization that the past is over, and there is a new beginning, but it does bring with it a little bit of that sadness, okay? And that could be where you feel like you need to say something, right? You need to say some sort of magical abracadabra, but you just don't want to, right? Like, you don't want to fix somebody anymore, okay? The conflict here in September, again, is the moon, right? Like, I know where I'm going. I feel like I'm ready to blast off to this new level, this new manifestation. And I feel bad for it in some ways, right? Justice. But there's this energy of, you're like, the truth is that everything was fair. Everything was just. Everything, you know, like, everything in your basket is even to my basket. And, like, you just don't want it to be held over you anymore, right? Six of Pentacles, I can breathe now. Just let me breathe for a minute, okay? Princess of Pentacles there. There's an energy of, like, let me just take this step forward, okay? October, right? New supportive connections. I feel like now that you can breathe, now that you've got, right, all of this foundation underneath you, you're going to take a little bit of that and you're going to explore, right? Page of Cups to the Father of Cups, right? I want to explore a little bit of these new feelings that I have and see what we can create together, okay? November, and it creates something very beautiful, a creative endeavor, right? Like, you might be very, like, musical, they might be very artsy, or, you know, the other, but you see the river is flowing, but it's mostly smooth, right? Like, you feel this peacefulness within you and emotionally. December, we've got family. Two people coming together to create family. There may be a baby on the way for some of you. But again, it's just kind of like maybe you lost a child at some point and it has brought your family together like this. Like, it has been the one processing you through, doing the work and guiding you to come to this place to be a family. Okay. the new supportive connections, okay, Page of Wands. And I love this because she's holding that dragonfly. She's got a little goatee, right? Like very much like I'm balanced. My feminine and masculine is balanced, and I'm ready to walk through this portal. 1010 could be very important for you, okay? Yeah, the Hermit. It's opening up a new path, but it's definitely what you've manifested, okay? Now you're like, yeah, now under this moon, I see I can go forward, okay? And I love that we've got 8-8 here, okay? November, creative endeavor, okay? Temperance. I give a little of your cup, you give a little of my cup, right? Sometimes I want to like blast off and get back into outer space, and then you ground me, you bring the trees back in, right? Like this is really beautiful here. You don't even realize that the magic abracadabra is actually coming, the sound is coming from your heart already, okay? That upper heart chakra. You're calling in this new world, Two of Wands, this new path. Okay, December, family, Three of Pentacles. Okay, let's put your pentacles and my pentacles together and let's see what we can create with it. Okay, yeah, Knight of Pentacles. It's like I've been creating by myself for so long that it feels very sweet to have somebody, right, manifested to build with me. And there's your Queen of Pentacles, right? It is home. There could be an age difference here. Again, they're showing me the little bunny rabbit. For someone here, it could be that a baby is waiting to come in for you. Okay, Eight of Swords. You're finally cut free from that Five of Cups so that you can go to that Two of Cups, okay? And we've got, again, family here is 2, and that Two of Cups is 2, right? So it kind of completes your 4s. So I love that. Okay. All right, what does the universe say here? Two of Cups and Three of Cups. This is what the universe has been waiting for all along, right? Is to bring you this collaboration, this community. I feel like this is something that for some of you, it's a friendship that you reconcile with and that you just, right? Like maybe it happens through the meditation and you just connect with each other and it opens up this new possibility. Okay, lots of communication here. Eight of Fire. Again, I feel like your heart feels speedy, even your mind feels speedy, but your world is moving very slowly through this. The High Priestess says, be patient, okay? You already have this wisdom. Time will come to share this wisdom. Give it a minute, right? Everything's transforming. Your spirit guides are walking with you. This is a life change. This is liberation, and it's going to feel different, right? Somebody here is very determined, I feel like, to come in and sort of tell you what you're doing wrong. This could be a mother figure, okay? But Spirit says again, right? Don't let somebody tell you that this is illusion. With the moon here, you're moving into justice, right? You're moving into fairness. You're moving into what is true for you. Okay, yeah. 4th house, home. This Two of Cups will be home. Queen of Pentacles, right? Again, the 8s. It might feel like you're never going to get there, especially with this confrontation in August, but don't let that oppose you from going after what it is that you truly want and desire. Yeah, because you're heading towards where you're meant to be, North Node, here in the future. And thank you. Yeah, series, Queen of Cups, nurturing your heart through this death. Okay, Pluto, there's a lot of self-revelation going on here as you go through this rebirth. But this comes in as the alliance that you have been laser focused on, right? All it takes is the communication of what? Your heart. Okay, and I feel like you'll get there as you complete this old path. Okay, yeah. Receive the gift of the fours. This is your holy grail code. Okay, receive the gift of the fours here. Have compassion. Your higher heart is opening. 1111. Okay, so 1010 might be very powerful. 1111 might be when you really realize that this is what you think it is. Okay, time to forgive. You're healing old wounds, especially wounds of abandonment. Okay, ending karmic energies here, realizing that you are enough without the codependency. And again, the fours are coming in to help you stay grounded, to generate what it is that you want by the end of the year. Okay, there we've got the king, the divine masculine. You may feel like you are, right, Prince of Pentacles here, but you are this King of Pentacles. Okay, so you are a match for the Queen of Pentacles. Male or female does not matter. Okay, so let's close it off with a few messages here. I'm going to move to Patreon. It's donation based. Pay what you can. Okay, it renews every month. You can change what you pay every month. You get extended in some early releases. Again, they're showing me this for, it's the big picture thinking, right? There's visionary energy here of where you are going, but you have to ground yourself, really connect with nature this year. Again, nature is where all the four elements are, and I feel like that will help you in making it through all of these transitions. Okay, so I hope this helps you. I'm going to move to that extended look at the first 3 months a little more clearer, see what a little more deeper into the 12 months, get some transit information for you, and I hope to see you over there. If not, if this is where we leave it, have a beautiful new year. Don't forget to click on the like, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.